I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.
I'm Dr. Ufuoma Apoki.
My manager here. You have taken very good care of me. We drove and we went out, we ate good food. You have been my intellectual partner, stimulant, and you do business with your mother.
Yeah.
And you do business with me.
I do business with anybody.
Am I your stimulant or you are my stimulant?
It goes both ways.
Goes both ways. Okay. But I provide a pool where you can fish from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be living
a pool like this.
Like this one. Now you
Sabi shed.
Now you Sabi shed.
Yeah.
In this picture, you know why I laughed like that?
No.
I was to speak at the Balm of Gilead Church of God Mission to pastors. Pastors, yes. And I never knew that Archbishop Margaret Benson knows me. So when they wanted to introduce me, she said, she took the microphone. He says, let's welcome my friend and your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I couldn't continue my laughter.
Yeah, it's a very iconic picture. I always use it in designs as much as I can.
And people, this t-shirt, how is it going?
They can. We'll put the links in the descriptions where they can get the shirts. It's on merch.drcharlesapoki.com, or we'll add a link in the description. We currently have this now and Bust You. Yeah, we hope to have a list of many more.
Okay.
But if you want, you can. Somebody actually put on Facebook that one of your iconic quotes is, if you motivate an idiot.
You got a motivated.
Yeah, you meant a motivated idiot. That would be a fun one to put.
Okay. And these ones are produced overseas.
Yeah, they're produced depending on your location. So if you're in the US, they have centers where they produce them. If you're in Europe, they produce them. Unfortunately, now they don't produce in Nigeria. But we'll get there at some point.
We are going to produce the Nigerian version.
Yeah.
That Nigerians can easily have access to,
and
people in West Africa and Africa generally, courier to them. Okay.
Yeah, so the designs can go on t-shirts, can go on hats, can go on hoodies, on mugs.
Anything you want.
Yeah, so we'll be rolling out the designs, but if you want specific designs, you can request. And like if you want this laughter one, and add this, we motivate us.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You see, I'm a very funny human being, and I learn by playing, I play by learning, and I make everything funny. I always have a laughter, and this is a nice way to produce wealth, and to produce influence, and to make meaning. So when you make the wealth alone, without making meaning, you won't leave memories behind.
Yeah, meaning, I think in wealth creation, meaning comes first.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be leaving for Venice today.
Yeah, Venice.
I have a meet and greet in Padova in Italy.
Yeah, from there you go to Zurich.
I'll go to Zurich. From Zurich.
There will be a time I'll be also going with you on that. Now because of Luca and Sophia, I can't.
But you carry your wife along, but
definitely.
Oyibo women are different from African women.
Are you sure? It's the same way I put up the window, put down the window.
On the AC, up the AC. The baby is crying. You don't know how to make the baby to sleep. Oh, boy. It's a word. Men, I beg of you. There were two brothers in those days. One would just call the other brother. They would just buy ticket and fly around the world and come back. There were only two of them. So, men, please, create a time for yourself alone.
And also, this is not what we wanted to talk about, but I was watching a video recently, and some men, they were doing some kind of experiment. They just call their fellow men, especially when they get married. It's as if they just get lost and they call their fellow men like, "How are you doing? I just wanted to tell you good night." And the friends, they seem so shocked, so surprised that because they get so lost in responsibility, and there's a really lonely epidemic for men. Men, sometimes you get into this nature of responsibility that you actually forget to, you lose your friendship, you lose relationships, and yeah, it's necessary to do that at some point, but I think
you don't lose your person.
Yeah.
You are still a human being.
Yeah.
You have classmates, you have friends, you have childhood friends that you need to call. So men, look out for one another, be responsible at home, but look out for one another and live your life, Sha.
Yeah.
Take care of the children like I take care of you.
Yeah. But there are some discussions you men can have that maybe you cannot necessarily have even with your wife at home
No.
your mother.
Your wife, for the older men, your wife will not understand that when you get up at night to go and urinate, that sometimes you need to read Psalm 23 before urine will come out. They don't understand. And that you need to ring the bell before. They don't understand. So, but men will start talking to each other. So, fire!
I wanted to, like we've been talking, because when we go on these long trips, we philosophize a lot and discuss. And usually we were thinking that most people, when they come from less countries with low economies to, let's say, Europe or the US, most of them see it as an achievement, as something that an achievement in itself, and most times they don't go beyond that. They just come there, settle down. You have access to internet, you have electricity, you have good roads, you have water, and it stops there. But from my own experience, coming from Nigeria, maybe the kind of family I come from, that in itself is not enough. Just having a good life, getting a fixed salary is maybe I'm too ambitious. It's not. That is not the peak.
Is the seed of the father that is growing in you.
It's not the peak. So my question, I wanted us to discuss: how can you move from how can you make the best of both worlds? Like, okay, you have the stability of getting the benefits of what these societies provide, but also not losing the spirit of, we're talking about difference between entrepreneurship and running businesses.
Okay.
And how do you, I know, like you, I don't know when you decided not to work for anyone. And sometimes you can get into these societies and you get dragged and tied into the work job. You pay
bills, mortgage, taxes.
Pay mortgage. It just becomes
then you send money to Africa. You're not sending to me.
I know. Even
you people don't send to me.
That's one of the things that make it like a little bit less burdensome
for you,
for us.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had to work, pay bills. I don't know how those people do work, pay bills, send monies to let's say parents and siblings, in-laws. It's almost impossible to survive.
Okay.
So how do you marry the job, business, entrepreneurship? I know, okay, there might be some people who are just satisfied with that. Okay, they see that as an achievement, and that is...
Okay, let me... I did a video in Sinai with essay, and that you can live in both worlds. You can live in both worlds. And
it has had up to more than 200,000 views.
Yeah, quite a lot of views. I started thinking that the world is globalizing. The world, the colonial masters, the white people, came to our area. We didn't invite them. They didn't need visa. Now, we are doing a reverse. They even carried us as slaves to build their factories, sugar and everything. Now, we are in a different setting. The world is globalizing.
Romania just joined Schengen.
Joined there. It's in the EU. You understand?
You didn't need visa to visit.
No, I didn't need visa to go around. No person has checked my passport since I've been traveling. So the world is globalizing. That's why I call myself the global grandfather. And then I had this dream long time ago.
And quite rightly.
So now the first thing is that the people who came to Africa or any South Asia or wherever, their businesses are still in our countries.
And still functional. And they are still coming.
They are still coming. They even control our politics. Like Romania here now. There was control from other countries about who will be president or not.
Yes.
Don't say anything.
Yes, I know.
So you see.
No, but it's obvious that in every country except people have influences on who will be president.
Yes. So I told myself that if they have not left us alone, when we come here, we should not just immediately run back home. I meet a lot of Nigerians, if I met several in the UK in particular.
Just even Africans, when we have this online seminar.
Yes, when we have this online, we have an online seminar, people from all over the world. Now, they will say, I'm just here working.
I want to run back.
I want to, when I finish, get some money, I will run back. Go fit run. This place is a trap. The enjoyment, the efficiency can be addictive. Now, so live in both worlds. You use the word entrepreneurs. I had to Google, I lectured entrepreneurship at the Federal University of Petroleum Resources, EFRUM. I lectured entrepreneurship in the Entrepreneurship Center. And there's a difference between entrepreneurship and a business person. An entrepreneur is somebody who starts an innovative thing, risk-taking, like Richard Branson, SpaceX. You see, SpaceX, they can launch, the thing will fail. Then they experiment, hoping to make profit. But a businessman looks for what is already functional and profitable. He goes into it to make profit while rendering services to humanity. I see a lot of our people here. I see black people, Asians, riding a Glovo. So what is it?
Glovo, yeah.
Glovo, Bolt Food, doing that. Now.
And they on that point, funny enough, some of them might just be satisfied with that.
So a lot of people come to Europe and the diaspora with a spirit of escapism. They are running from war, running from hardship, running from kidnappers, running from wicked politicians to come and give their children a good life. Fine. You have had wonderful education here. You are working like as an expatriate here. It will have been very difficult for you in Nigeria to get PhD the way you got it here.
I didn't need to bribe lecturers.
You didn't need to cook. You didn't need to cook. You need to buy drink and all kind of things and buy clothes for lecturer, buy coats.
Purely based on merit.
It was purely based on merit. And your son, when he was born, they gave him diapers.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else they gave. And just a call you made, an ambulance carried your wife from the church. I mean, from church to the hospital. And she stayed there. She had an option of elective CS, but she declined, even though she's a medical doctor. And they've been paying her salary while doing maternity leave, and maternity leave for 2 years. And as a bad Apoki, inside maternity leave, another belly entered, and then another maternity leave. Bad guy. Yeah, worse than your father.
Sometimes I wonder how you did it, like having 3 children.
I was the mama finance. I was going to Jerusalem back to back until one Igbo woman. So I was teaching family planning. The Igbo woman said, "Lepoyin ne kuzi madu family planning." He said, "Look at the person teaching people family planning. His wife is getting pregnant, delivering frequently." And so I gave a gap of 8 years, but it was hectic. Here, your children earn an allowance. Not so. So
they will get an allowance up to even university level, up to high school.
Up to high school level. Yeah. They can go to school virtually free.
Yeah, you can.
So
if you have good grades.
If you have good grades. Then school fees for that qualitative education, even if she has to pay, is very minimal.
Yeah.
It is we that are funding their educational systems. The mother-in-law to my son in Germany had stroke. Had cardiovascular accident, and they passed the catheter, went into the brain, removed the clot, and she's doing well. So you can't dismiss that. When COVID came, they said American citizens in Nigeria should come back home, and the airport was loaded with Nigerians going back to the US as US citizens. So we cannot remove that. Understand? Yeah. And the passport you will own, being a British citizen, being an American citizen, you just travel.
Not even, I was looking at the post, someone said you don't even need to get to the level of having the passport, just having that permanent residence.
Yes,
you almost have.
Yes, so the ease of travel.
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing is that Nigeria is still one of the best places to create wealth.
Why do people still remain there? People that have access to
all them Dangote, all Davido, Burna Boy, they have reached a level that is beyond the oppressive state, the base of the pyramid. You were a millionaire before you came to Europe. You had your own company. You started while you were in the University of Benin. And that company is still on. And while you are here, we are building for you there based on. And there are many Nigerians, young people who are living in Europe now, the current trend. It is what they have in Nigeria that is sustaining them.
That brought them here. It's
also sustaining them. So now, while you are here, what do you do? Somebody said, bend down, you go see Abba. Most Nigerians just come here as the guy, the perfume, the expensive clothes, the cars that you are just swagging. No, you are not yet in heaven. Bend down, study other people. Now, I'll give you an example. Most of the taxis I entered in Wales were driven by Asians. One of them had buildings and had taxis and is still driving. There are duties that these people here in the diaspora will not like to do. So you look for a way to institutionalize that duty. You understand? Like, for example, my son does cleaning. He has contracts to clean schools, clean offices, some certain days in the week. When we live here now, somebody's coming to clean here. And part of the payment we did here is for the cleaning.
You pay for the
cleaning. So why now my son is employing people to work for him, white people, when he is very busy, you understand? So he has become an employer. He pays taxes. You understand what I'm saying? And it was easier to give him residency permit because he's submitting a need. Are you following what I'm saying? So look for that thing that these people are not willing to do, don't have time to do.
Not necessarily they are not willing, because like you see around this area, when you came around, you didn't see some buildings. Now the rate of buildings and development is so fast that there will always be a need for such services that even the people cannot cope with it.
They can't cope. Now that is one thing. The next thing is when you come to Europe, save like a slave that wants to free himself, buy his freedom. In those days, slaves could buy their freedom. So save like that. What do? Save. Instead of saving to go and buy a big house where you would have arrived, this house is worth so £1,000. Buy this apartment. When they were building these places, these apartments were cheap.
Yeah, very, very cheap.
Buy the apartment, use it as an Airbnb, still live as a tenant. How much did you pay here for?
About 170 a night, I think.
Which is around how much?
170. A little bit above. I can't.
Maybe dollars.
Dollars, it might be around $30 to $40 a night.
$30 to $40. So we stayed 4 nights now.
Yeah.
That's $120. Not so.
Yeah. Plus the cleaning.
Yeah. And all that. I stayed in another one in
Bucharest.
In Bucharest.
Yeah.
An old house that the person renovated,
yeah.
And we paid. So you find out that you have this that is yielding revenue in foreign currency. You understand? Another thing you can do is save. Nigerians will just save, buy a car and we are so competitive. If I buy for myself, you must buy for I must buy for my wife, I must buy for my wife's father, buy for my father.
Even this enjoyment, I posted a video of a mommy online on Facebook, and the one lady commented, this look, see money, and if I'm the one that had this money, my skin will be the money. I was like, of all the things, of all the lessons you learn, is how to put all this money, the money from the buildings on your skin.
So
one can be helped.
One boy brought the girl he wanted to marry to see my wife, and my wife was either stapling books or selling in her canteen, and they were going back. So now that woman, now I get that school. Hey, if na me, then they will see my back. See?
And that's the thing, the principles that brought that woman to that level. If na you, they will never, because you can never reach that level.
So instead of, why don't you buy a vehicle, use it to do Uber? I see white people driving Uber. I see women driving Uber. A woman taxi driver carried me in Sittingbourne in the UK. Drive Uber. Be saving. You don't need to start with a Uber. Your cars are at a certain age, but you can go to a lower car like InDrive or Bolt.
No, there are different levels, like very comfort. You can have very.
So buy the cars here are very well maintained, very neat. Buy one of them second hand and use it to create wealth. Buy another one. Buy another one, and within a period of time, you have a fleet of them. You stay in your office and you monitor them. Are you following what I'm saying? Number 2, what are the needs that Africans have? Or my son in Bucharest was thinking about a cultural center. One of the complaints African parents have is that they sent to me when they saw my interview with Essay, and maybe as I'm interviewing you now, is that raising up children here is a difficult problem. But the Jewish children, even in summer that every person is nearly stripping naked, practicing yashoscopy, the Jewish children are still well dressed. You understand? So
the Arabic children.
The Arabic children, they are boys, some of them might be crazy.
Yeah,
but let's create, he said he will create a cultural center for Africans in the diaspora. They will watch our African films, watch our dances, hear our languages, we'll have discussion on African values, how we raise children up, you understand?
Yeah, even on that, Dr. Mimi wanted to do something like that, where if you're familiar with LinkedIn, it's for professionals.
Yes.
I wanted to create a site like that for African professionals.
Yes.
To get the chance to meet with each other and stuff.
Okay, so that will sell. The next thing is that Africans love their meals. I bought a meal somewhere. I could eat it. I was just imagining that it was my wife that came. She would no pepper, no spice, nothing, just everything plete. When you eat a chicken, you will not see bone to crack.
It's so soft.
It's so soft, like cotton wool in your mouth. And then your mother-in-law was telling me she likes plantain. So if you have an African shop. I was in Peckham, just off Peckham Park Road. Nigerians were importing all kinds of things through that place. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that is meeting the needs of the African society and the society, that immigrant society. Look for a service. I saw people collecting, white people collecting recyclable bottles and that. I saw a security man where he is working. He is collecting.
Yeah.
So instead of just depending on the pay, do some of those collections, you understand?
Yeah.
Collect and go and recycle. You get money, you get your transport fare back.
Yeah.
You can get your house rent from it or whatever. You can get your lunch from it. And the main salary, you don't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Then, one thing I must tell people, every day, if you see the demands that they place on me every day.
I don't know how you manage this.
I know me. If I'm not inspired, I don't help. You know, if you know the demand that is placed on me on a daily basis, school fees. Somebody said that wanted to go to Lagos. He had 40-something thousand naira. He needs money to complete it, the flight. I told him, why don't you use the 47,000 naira to go by road? He said, what if he's kidnapped? My lawyer, whose father is a multi-millionaire, is a millionaire, when he wanted to go and do his UK visa, he went by road. No person kidnapped him. So they place all kinds of demands. Do not succumb to these demands. If you succumb to them, you will find out that if you fail, when you come back to Nigeria, you don't have anything to show. These same people will laugh at you that you went to the US, you went to the UK, you went to Canada, and you were in Romania, and you didn't have anything to bring back. That's one. The next thing is that don't go on unnecessary vacations while you are here. The temptation to just go to Hungary, to just go here, to just go there is very, very high. You didn't come here for vacation yet. I can vacate now because I have evacuated my problems. So don't vacate when you are constipated with problems.
Some problems are really constipation.
They constipate you. So vacation, you don't live as if you will die tomorrow. Live as if you will live long, plan long term. So save. Then the next thing, one of the reasons I am in Europe, to any community that can listen to me, form cooperatives. Form cooperatives, document the cooperatives, follow the statutes, so that you can have access to loans to do things. You can take a loan, buy one taxi first, buy a second one, buy a third one. You can take a loan and start a second-hand car business. You understand? The auctions are there. You go to the auctions, you buy the cars, you can ship them to Nigeria.
And the reason why we should form cooperatives, I think you should touch on that.
The reason why you should form cooperative,
especially as Africans in Europe.
Yes. Number one, you don't have easy access to credit.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, you are a liar. You don't save compulsorily.
Mm-hmm.
There's everything in Europe is America is consumption.
Yeah, they want to give you credit. You buy your car on credit.
Consumption. So It will help you save compulsorily and consistently. The next thing is that you form a community that pulls resources together
and ideas
and ideas together and services together. You can patronize each other, and then you can jointly own a thing. Like now, it might be difficult for me to establish a car wash on my own.
But that's true.
10 of us can establish one car wash.
That's true.
And then we can employ people, and then the car wash is bringing money. We are it's electronic documentation.
This new car wash that we had there, there's one new.
Yes.
When you came, they were still building it.
Yes.
And when they put it here, I was like, nobody will go there. But then they put it there.
All these buildings here, they wash cars.
You have to wash your cars, and it's there, and it's more expensive than the previous one we went to.
Yes,
but they have better facilities.
The one we went to in Germany, that you just drive inside. Before you come out, the car is washed. It's Turkish people that own it. You understand? I went to eat in a restaurant run by somebody from Delta State in Old Kent Road. Very beautiful place. We ate and paid. There's Wazobia restaurant on Old Kent Road. Good African food, drinks. And the funny thing I noticed is that in their big shopping malls, they play Nigerian music.
They do. Even I heard in clubs, they play a lot of Nigerian music.
Our youths have done so well. They play Nigerian music in all these eateries. That even the one we went to yesterday, we play Nigerian music. So
even in Carrefour, sometimes I go to Carrefour and I hear some Nigerian, and I probably start dancing.
They will notice you are a Nigerian, and so then start by rendering services, cut hair, plait hair, do whatever, but you must be frugal. I got here because I punished myself. You bought this wristwatch. I was not wearing wristwatches. It's not that wristwatch will kill me, but I naturally don't. I have a box filled with wristwatches people have given to me. Are you following what I'm saying? So be frugal. You came here. That's what the Jewish people do. You see the Arabs, they will come. They will go to Sierra Leone. You will see Fullers, the Fulanis in Sierra Leone. They came. They will eat only one meal. They will do like this. They are buying buildings in Sierra Leone. So then, at a point, try, and our people at home, you people are wicked. Una wicked though. All these people, our people, when they stay in Nigeria, now witchcraft. Somebody will send money from overseas to buy a house to do this. I know people that are building houses. The cost of building the house can build 2 houses. As they are building for the people in the diaspora, they are building their own. The one we are building for you, I put more money than you, because I consider you a business partner. So I'm investing in it. Instead of you bringing the little you are working, I call it little.
It's little. No, we have to be honest. It's little.
The little you are.
I can look at it as, but from the background and coming, it's little. It is very little. The books I have written, it's little. It's not an understatement.
They say the little, the night. So it gets to a point with this internet, you need to free your brain from the brick and mortar economy. This T-shirt, people are ordering it. My books, I carried my books to the UK. They are buying them. By the time they finish buying those books, I will make about £4,000.
The physical one. We still have the e-copies. We still have the one we are converting to videos
and all that.
Even your blog post that I created like a long time and we are managing, we are now converting them to videos.
And then money comes in. So, but let me just talk about content creation for those of you in Italy and Nigerian. This is content of me Edochie, you Edochie, this one. It don't happen, no, the video. It might bring money to you, but it's not enduring. The last time I came here, I received the plaque of 100,000 subscribers. I have received another 50,000 subscribers by the grace of God before I leave Europe. another 50,000 subscribers. It's big. Any church of 50,000 members, 150,000 members, it's a big church. So you must think electronically, you must think digitally, you must think AI. There are many things you can do in Europe with technology, internet access, good telephones and everything. Intellectually, I was just discussing with a medical doctor who sends me quotable quotes. And I told him, I just woke up and I told him, my guy, Doki, these things you are sending to me, they are so inspirational. And I taught him what to do online to be making money while he is asleep. You understand? He doesn't need to practice medicine. Medicine is very boring, very strenuous. You practice you walk into old age. There's nothing like when I wake up, I don't have an agenda. I wake up.
You create your agenda.
I create my agenda. My agenda today is how to reach Venice.
And it's not like this is just a new thing. You've been like this for several years.
Oh, I've been like this for many years. It's the life I wanted to live. The average persons in the diaspora, they don't have an aspirational vision beyond the comfort of Europe and the anger against Nigeria.
Yeah.
You see, you must remove this anger against Nigeria. I know I'm going to drive potholes when I go back. I know, but money day Nigeria, legitimate money day Nigeria. See my skin. This even summers I come so dry, be like a polythene bag. But Nigeria, I dey calm. And there's nothing like home. So you spend winter in Africa, come and spend summer here. Then you make sure you have enough money. Any health issues, the medicine I take for to prevent prostatic hyperplasia is very cheap here. It's very expensive in Nigeria, and I bought 4 packets that I will take for 4 months. So that's the discussion so far. We need to check out this place. Oyibo no dey play with time. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki, and this is my friend
Dr. Ufuoma Apoki.
Who no like us? Now you
sabi.
I planned this life long time ago that I will be friends with my children. Give me phalanges. So go cruise your Igbo wife. God bless you.